Welcome to ThreeDify Grapher Tutorial 4. Over the next few minutes we will learn how to utilize the polar cylindrical graphing options in ThreeDify Excel Grapher. As we learned in our first tutorial, with the Cartesian coordinate system, you specify x, y and z. With the polar coordinate system, you specify rho, theta and z in the same manner. Both of these images are visualizations of the same data. One is based on the Cartesian coordinate system, while the other is an example of what a polar cylindrical graph would look like. As you can see, the ways you can specify your data are the same as with a Cartesian type graph. In this tutorial, we will use the pivot table method. Let's begin. We must first designate an area where we would like to place our graph. To do this, just left-click and drag your mouse to the size you would like. Bring up our Options menu, by right-clicking anywhere over the space we just highlighted. Select the new Excel Grapher control menu item. Now right-click over your new graph to bring up a new list of options. Select the Add Update Cell Ranges menu item. This brings up a dialog in which we can start specifying our rho, theta and z. Click the drop-down button of the coordinate type combo box. Select the polar cylindrical item by left-clicking over it with your mouse. We will use the top, green-colored line of data as our rho. Click Add Row. For our theta, we will use the aqua-colored line. Select the Add Theta button. And finally, for our z, we will use the remaining yellow-colored data. Click Add Z. Click the Close button. Click anywhere over your graph to bring up our Options menu. Select the Modify Graph Series menu item. This brings up our ThreeDify Excel Grapher Input/Output window, where we can start making changes to the appearance of our data. Select the drop-down button of the Name combo box. If you had specified more than one graph, you would see them listed here. Select Series 0. By making a few simple changes, we can adjust the look and feel of the data we have just specified. Select the gridded M×N radio button. Click the Lines checkbox. By making some color changes here, we can get a better visualization of our data. Select the Color Interval button. This brings up another dialog where you can change the colors of your intervals to beautify the data you have specified. To display your data by intervals rather than by graph series, select the By Data Intervals radio button. By left, I'll make some changes to the orange color here as well to ensure that our data stands out a bit better. We'll change the color of the other axes as well. Click Apply. Select the Close button. The colors you see in your graph now represent your intervals. Click Apply. Click Close. This is what your new polar cylindrical graph looks like. Spherical graphs is just as easy. The only difference is you would specify rho, theta and phi as your axes, versus rho, theta and z, or x, y and z. Thank you for viewing our tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to visit our website www.threedify.com.